Hi there. It's Jennifer Elizabeth Masters. I am a soul sculptor and I help you break the mold. I have not done a live video in a while. Things have been a little crazy here. If you have supported me in my latest book launch, Sacred Relationships, I thank you so much. Thank you for buying my book. Thank you for your reviews on Amazon. If you haven't gotten the book yet, Sacred Relationships, it's 99 cents on Amazon. It's Sacred Relationships, a deeper look into love, intimacy, relationships, and sexuality. I hope that you will buy it and share it with your friends, write reviews. That would be awesome. And thank you so much for those who did already. Today, here we are. It is another retrograde. Hi, Angie. How are you? Christy, hey, how are you? Christy says she's reading the book now. Awesome. So what do you think? How is it? I can take it. How is it? What do you think, Christy? Because Christy read Orgasm for Life as well. I heard somebody yesterday said that if they'd had the book earlier, it would have saved their marriage. So there is a lot of truth there. Hi, Angie. How are you? How are you doing? How are you? It's good to see you. It's honest. I can't be anything but honest. So yeah, there's a lot of truth there. All right, everybody, hang on one second. I just want to make sure that I've done everything that I'm supposed to do, technically speaking. So what I want to do today is talk about, I'm not seeing it here, talk about this new Venus retrograde that is happening right now. And it started today, not very long ago, actually. It started, let's see. Here in California, it started at noon. Was it noon? I think so. So hello, Kush, how are you? Nice to see you. Yes, I love you too. Thank you for all the hearts and the up arrows. Thank you. I'm not being able, I can't find it. Can anyone share this video? Share it to my page. I'm trying to share it here. Hang on one second. This is it. You know, multitasking for me is a challenge. So today, Venus went into retrograde. And what does that mean? Okay, so first of all, what happened was the planet started to slow down. So you may have already been feeling things, because I sure was, the last couple of days or even a week or so. I'm glad you're happy, Kush. Thank you. I'm happy too. So what happens is the planet starts to slow down, and then it looks like it's going backwards. And, you know, I've been doing the kind of talking about the retrograde things for over 20 years. And what I have discovered is that, you know, whether you believe it or don't believe it, it affects us. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Hang on one second. I'm just going to share this. So it's going to last about 40 days, and it will turn direct on the 17th, actually the 16th of November. So it's a long period, and there are some things that you can do that will make this next 40 days a lot easier, or you could get smacked in the face. So I'm going to go over the do's first, the things to do with the Venus retrograde. And what is going to happen, it's actually starting off in Scorpio, yay, and then it's going to end up in Libra. And what does that mean? It means that people that have Scorpio in their charts, Scorpio rising, they're going to be affected quite a bit unless you were born, unless you were born with it in your chart, which is what I was. I was born during a Mercury retrograde You're a Scorpion, Scorpio. Me too. So I was born with Venus retrograde in my chart and Mercury retrograde. So what does that mean? So I want you to hear this. This is really interesting. So if you were born with Venus in retrograde, then all your life you're going to be learning about love, giving, and receiving. So that is absolutely what my life has been about learning how to love, learning how to receive love. Because for the longest time, there's a lot of us on this planet that we're codependent. And when we're codependent, well, we have a tendency to give too much. We give our hearts away. We try to please other people. We might even try to fix them, which, you know, we're not supposed to do that. So let's just breathe together for a moment. Hi, Diana. Nice to see you. Scorpio also. Okay, Venus and Scorpio. So Diana, you're going to really want to pay attention to this because it's definitely going to be a big thing for you, you know, in the next 40 days. Okay, so one more thing. Hang on one second. Okay, my cats are fighting right now. Okay, so the things to do. So started today, and whoa, that's what I need is my tripod to fall over. So number one, you love this talk? Oh, I'm so glad. Number one, love yourself. This is a fabulous time to give yourself permission to love you, give to you, nurture you. Really important. Take long steeping baths, you know, with Epsom salts. If it means walking, if it means swimming, if it means going to the gym, eating good, healthy foods, however you need to nurture yourself. It's also a really good time to turn inward. And I have a meditation recording on YouTube called Divine Presence Process, or the Divine Presence Process meditation. Kush is loving me up here. Thank you, Kush. So the Divine Presence Process meditation is one that is very powerful. I do mantras in the meditation, and you know, I've actually disappeared using that meditation, and I'm telling you, it's really powerful. I awakened when I was doing that meditation 3 times a day. It's on YouTube, and I'll post the link after this video is over. So what else do you want to do during a Venus retrograde? It's a really good time to look at your life, review if you've got a business. What am I doing? Am I doing good work? Am I doing things that are going to benefit me? Am I on the right track? Am I on the right path? The person I'm seeing, are they good for me? Are they supportive? It's a good time to review. But I didn't say it's a good time to break up. It is not. And I'll tell you why in a second. All right, let's see what else. Kush. Okay, so Kush, Diana, Angie. Let's see, I'm trying to think who else was there. Was somebody else? Who else? I don't want to forget anybody. Diana, Angie. There was somebody else. So I'm really glad you're all here. So this is a really great time also to plan what you want to do next year, what you want to do this fall. It's a great time to eliminate. I'm going to be going through my bookshelf probably tonight. That's who it was, Christy. I'm so sorry. I knew there was somebody I was missing. Christy Rhodes, thank you so much for reminding me. I'm so glad that you did. I love you, kiddo. So I have been, you know, carting around books, and I have eliminated, I think I must have given 30 or 40 away when I moved. I'm going to get rid of more because, you know, books, and Christy and I had this talk recently. What I didn't say though, Christy, is that books have what in them? They've got the past, because usually they're historical. They were written in days gone by. So we're dragging the past around when we're dragging books around with us. Hi, Paige. Nice to see you. Great to see you. Love that picture of you too. Okay, so it's a great time to go through your closets. If you're not wearing it, if you don't love it, if it doesn't fit, give it away lovingly. If you don't love it anymore, give it to somebody else, because they will love it. So take it to a thrift store. It's a great time to problem solve. Do you have a problem going on in your life? Great time for that. And I'm just going to reiterate, this is a very good time to turn inward. I love you, Paige. Turn inward and meditate. So I'm going to go back over that Divine Presence Process meditation is very powerful. I'm going to be teaching that in Ojai every Thursday night, 7 o'clock. We're going to start with a meditation, and it is really, really powerful. Okay, so now, what is it a good time to not do? What is it a time to really watch? So we've got to, thank you, gosh, we've got to watch that we don't overspend. You know, I don't know about you, but when I just take my glasses off and then I can't see. Purging and planning to move. Okay, so one of the things that I always tell my guides, I make these agreements with my guides. Yes, I will cull my stuff. I will go through it. I will eliminate. And then I end up moving and I haven't eliminated enough. And so this weekend, before I start working on my next book that's going to be coming out in December, I am going to go through my clothes one more time. I've done it 3 times in the past month, and I'm doing it again. So love yourself enough to simplify, because the more simple our life is, the better it is, because we're not burdened so much with our stuff. And stuff can be very weighty, especially if it's paperwork. And oh boy, you know, it's hard to get rid of those papers. We hang on to them. Oh, I might need that. I wrote some things on that page. I must save it for who knows what. And then, you know, years later, we've got boxes and boxes of journals that we are dragging. And what is that but the past? We're dragging the past with us. So yes, purge. All right, so we want to avoid extravagance. And we also, you know, we're still in a dog year. It is the year of the dog until February 2019. And so don't overdo it. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself, getting enough sleep. Gosh. Kush is saying, tell more about what Venus would do to Scorpios. You're a dog. Okay, Diana, so you probably know then, dogs sleep a lot. They usually take about 4 naps a day. As a matter of fact, my dog is probably sleeping behind me right now. And we have been pushing ourselves way too much. You may be waking up early, like I've been, 4 o'clock in the morning, and staying up. And then we're exhausted. So you see the dark circles under my eyes. So that's what happens with us pushing too hard. We need to get enough sleep. We need to nurture ourselves, taking care of our physical body, getting enough rest, drinking enough water. All of those things go into taking care of ourselves, and it's really important. So Venus, so I want to just say this again, Venus governs love and also money. So if you have issues with love, you probably have issues with money. And, you know, I have a group coaching that it's just lining up if you're interested, and it's very reasonable. I'm doing it for 6 weeks starting this Wednesday. It is a really great deal, my group coaching program, if you're interested in working with me, because in a group format, we all share, you know, like this, we're sharing here, but can you imagine being on Zoom together? You get to share what's going on with you, and I will coach you personally. You get to keep the recording, listen to it again and again. So it's every Wednesday, and I think it's going to be 5 o'clock Pacific. So I'd love to have you join me. Send me an email at jenniferelizabethmasters@gmail if you're interested, or I do have a link on my website. It is the Mastermind. So you could ask for the link, and I'll send it to you. So what else do you not want to do during a Venus retrograde? You don't want to start something new. You don't want to start dating someone new. You don't want to get married during a Venus retrograde. You don't want to break up with somebody during a Venus retrograde. And why? Why do you not want to start dating someone new? Because you could meet somebody lovely, and as soon as Venus turns direct, which is November the 16th, sometime on that day, you're going to change your mind, or something won't work out, or it'll be a terrible hardship, broken heart, sorrow. So don't date anybody new during this next 40 days. Just say no. And don't make a move to change your relationship or to make a deeper commitment until the Venus retrograde is over. So if you should break up with somebody during this time, that's the opposite. You don't want to date someone new, but you don't want to break up either, because, and I know several people that have attempted to break up during a Venus retrograde, and what happens is those people keep coming back. You change your mind, or you recognize, oh, maybe there really was something there for me. And so as soon as the Venus retrograde's over, you'll get back together. And there we are, smack dab in a Mercury retrograde, which it could bring up all kinds of past issues. So don't break up during this time. Don't move in with someone during the Venus retrograde. And yeah, avoid the temptation to return to an old partner. Absolutely, Kush, if you would like to be in this program, you're absolutely welcome to do so. You're up now because it would be going on. Let's see, what time is it? About this time. Okay, so does anyone have questions about the Venus retrograde? And like I said, the retrograde started in Scorpio, and it's going to be ending in Libra. And it's also going to roll right into a Mercury retrograde. So we are really not going to be free from this slowdown, communication issues, time to not begin anything new. So you have until December 6th to plan what you want to do. So I'm releasing a book in December, but it won't happen until December 6th or later. So that's the way, we work with this energy. So it's a great time to nurture yourself, turn inward, to meditate, take care of you, plan, but not break up, not start something new. And we have to be careful because we could spend way too much money and then regret it. Hi there. I don't know. How do you pronounce? Is it Hewins, right? Hewins? Did I say it right? I hope I did. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Okay, so I have a group coaching program starting next Wednesday. I also have a great new book out. It's the highlights of all my relationship and sexual blogs about Tantra, conscious sexuality. And, in this time right now, with this Me Too movement, we really need to communicate what is on our hearts. We need to be honest about how we feel with our partners. We need to be honest with our loved ones. It's a really fine time, to make sure that we are living up to what we want from ourselves. Being authentic, being the loving partner that we want to be. We have to be that for ourselves. Thank you. I appreciate that. And right now it's 99 cents on Amazon, and I'd love it if you would write a review because it helps my standings. And Kosha, of course, I'll send you the link. All right, does anybody have any questions about anything we talked about? As I can go back over, so it's a great time to renew, to nurture, to meditate, turn inward, to use the Divine Presence Process meditation. It's a really good time to make sure that you get enough sleep, enough water, take good care of you, problem solve, cull your closet, your bookshelves, but it is not a good time to be extravagant. Watch how you spend your money. Be careful, because it's very easy. I started to go there. We were talking about this before. If you may feel, I deserve this, so I'm going to go out and spend $300 on a sweater. But you know, if you do during this time, you'll likely regret it. You'll feel like you spent too much money, didn't get your value out of it. So just be careful with the extravagance. All right, everyone, I love you. It was wonderful being here with you. I'm so delighted to have you here with me. And please do share my work, share my video. I would love for you to do so. And, you know, if you'd like to be in my coaching program, send me an email, jenniferelizabethmasters@gmail.com, or comment below, and I will send you the link for the sign up. I love you. Ciao.